So I'm not sure how the topic came up, but we were talking about prom. And I realized a lot of my friends never went to prom, either because they just didn't have the money for it, got in trouble in school, so they couldn't go, or just never felt like going. And I thought, man, that sucks. I went to prom, but it was not how I pictured prom going. Like, you watch it in movies and shows and you're like, oh wow, prom is like this magical night that you go and party with friends, but I didn't exactly have that. I mean, granted, I had fun, but it was, well, I'll tell you. So I didn't even plan on attending prom, but I worked as an office aide, and one of the secretaries really liked me, and she was so excited for me. She's like, are you going to prom? And I was like, no, not really. And I didn't have the heart to tell her that I just wasn't interested in going. And she's like, well, why not? Why not? And I was like, I can't afford it. I mean, I probably could have, but I just didn't want to tell her, because then she'd be like, well, why don't you want to go? And I didn't want to get into details about it. So I just told her I couldn't afford it. So she's like, I'll be right back. And I was like, okay. And she went into like the principal's office, and she came back and she was like, guess what? And I was like, what? And she's like, we checked your grades, you have a great GPA, you're such a good student, so I went ahead and I got you free tickets to prom. And I was like, whoa, that's kind of cool, that's amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna go to prom, whatever. So I had 2 tickets. And at the time, I had a boyfriend, so I was gonna surprise him, because he also didn't care about prom, whatever. So I went up to him and I was like, hey, I got 2 tickets to prom. And he's like, you paid for prom? I was like, no, I didn't pay for the tickets. I just kind of came about it. I told him the story, and he was like, well, I don't want to go to prom. And I was like, okay, well, I kind of want to go now, because, I mean, why not? And he's like, oh, I'm too cool for prom. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go to prom. And he's like, well, you can't go to prom without me. And I was like, okay, great, so you're coming. He's like, no, you're just not going. And I was like, oh, I'm not gonna go to prom because you said so? Well, let's just say I went to prom single. Didn't care if I went with a partner or not. It was so last minute, so everybody was already paired off, and I was not in the mood to go with another guy. Like, I just wasn't like that. I was like, I can party and have fun by myself, like a strong, independent woman. So I told my friend that I was going to prom, and she got really excited. She's like, oh, my mom has somebody, I think it was her aunt, I don't know, who does hair and makeup, so I'll pick you up and we'll go together. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, stuff was already like coming together for me. So she picks me up in her like Toyota Camry from like 1989. It was less than glamorous. And we went to this salon that was like in the middle of nowhere. It's not the middle of nowhere, but like a neighborhood I'd never been to before. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, so this salon, and the lady was super nice, but she did my hair in a way that I didn't want. I mean, she tried, but like she did this big poof, because that was the style in the early 2000s, was that pompadour poof up in the front. And I don't know, I just didn't like it, and I didn't have the heart to tell her. So I was just like, yeah, I love my hair this way. And then she did my makeup, but the lashes, I don't know, it just wasn't me. It wasn't bad, it just wasn't me. And so we got back into her car. It's Miami, so it's 1,000,000 degrees outside. I'm already melting, and we're running late. That's the best part, we're running late. So we get to prom, we pull up, there's a bunch of limos and fancy cars everywhere, and I'm just like, sup? And we walk inside, and from then on, it was great. I mean, the food was great, dancing was great, party was fun. So long story short, I had a really nice time, despite some of the setbacks. And when I found out that a lot of my friends had never been to prom, good or bad, I'm like, you gotta have a prom. So we're like, well, let's throw our own prom. And I was like, genius. And then I thought, well, my birthday's coming up, so why don't I just throw you guys a prom? Rude. Why don't I throw you guys a prom for my birthday? I mean, like, whatever, I just don't care. It's just an excuse to have a party. Like, let's have fun. Funny, it's for my 28th birthday. A whole 10 years later, everyone's going back to prom. So we'll see how it turns out. I was gonna plan it originally, but then everyone was like, no, it's your birthday. You can't plan your own birthday party. So I'm like, okay. So Jay has been working nonstop to make the house all pretty for everybody. So he's been cleaning the backyard and cutting trees in the front and pressure washing and all that good stuff. Just so it can be really nice when everyone comes over. And then Christy's been planning and everyone's been working together with Jay to get everything set up. So I'm very excited to see how it turns out tonight. And this time I'll have a date. So here I am getting ready for prom and I'm with Alyssa. So what are we doing today, Alyssa?
So I am her stylist for the day. So we are starting off with facial prep so that her face can look beautiful with the makeup on top of it. But first we have to fix the skin underneath. So we're putting on some face masks. We're doing some wishy-washy kind of things, you know? And she's gonna look beautiful because that's how she looks every day, but you know.
Wow, you're so sweet. Look at all these things. Look at all of the, like, you just have this in stock. You just have all of the things?
All of the things.
Well, let's get started.
So, I am going to be putting on the Bossia charcoal face mask, the peel off one. It's great. Totally recommend.
It's not gonna rip my face?
It's not gonna hurt, I promise.
All right, let's do this. Hey! God, that's terrifying. I'm so sorry. Now it's her turn. Let's do it.
Yeah!
So, it's been 30 minutes?
30 minutes.
And we are ready to peel. Oh my God, it feels so tight. I can't even move my face.
This is what women with Botox must feel like.
Cheese. Oh no, everything hurts. No, it doesn't hurt, but I'm just like, I don't want it to crack.
Tenseness.
Okay, so how do we do this? How do we start? Look how shiny. Shine bright like a diamond.
Okay, so you have to find a spot on your face that's like
Peelable.
a good peel.
Okay.
I think
I found yours because I was looking right here. You got like a little.
Yeah.
Yes, queen.
Oh no, you're gonna do it for me?
We should show people. Look at this. Oh my God.
Too fast.
I'm sorry. Oh, I found it. Here we go. Ooh, yes, queen. We're gonna just. Oh, look, I'm Two-Faced.
Oh my God.
Am I symmetrical? Perfectly. Oh my God. Oh, gross. Look at all that. Look at it. Wow. This is oddly satisfying. Oh, that feels really good. I thought I was gonna get like, oh, it got stuck to my hair. Oh no.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, I got it. Okay, so I did my eyebrows. Thanks, lady. Now she's gonna do the rest of my face. Here we go.
I'm recording,
Okay,
but I can't see her face.
Okay.
Can I turn on the light back
Am I
here?
supposed to be shocked right now? Oh my God! Oh my God! This looks so nice! Where did you get tiki torches? What? Are you kidding me?
There she goes down the red carpet.
That's right. Oh, that's a night away. It's Mitzy's 28th birthday.
Yay!
You ready?
Yes. Oh my God.